Yo, 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 yo. It's CTB, Chin Talk Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Say what up to him, man.
What's up, everybody? Remember, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment. Let's keep this channel growing. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing.
Most definitely, most definitely. This is the channel where the boxing fan can come get these delicious entrees of boxing knowledge. What's on the menu today, bro?
Manny Pacquiao against Mikey Garcia. It's supposed to be coming up. Do you consider it a cherry pick?
That's a good ass question. Is Mikey Garcia a cherry pick for Manny Pacquiao? I think under the circumstances, you got to say yeah, but only because of the other competition names that he was linked to in the last couple months. You think? Do you think? Or you could possibly say it was a money grab. It could be a money grab also. So I guess it all depends on. I don't know. I would lean more towards yeah. To be honest, I'll lean more towards yeah. What you think about that? You think it's a money? You think it's a money grab, or you think it's a cherry pick?
I think it was both. I think he had pretty much three other options. I mean, if you don't count Ryan Garcia, he had
You have to
Terrence
count
Crawford,
Ryan.
he had Eric Spence, and he also had
Yeah, Ugas.
Ugas.
Yep.
So and Sean Porter, but we all know at this age, Sean Porter, he's not gonna fight Sean Porter. That's too
Yeah.
much. But so with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, I believe he would have made more money, but he would got his ass beat. With Ugas, he wouldn't have made as much money. He would make more money with Mikey Garcia. So I think it was somewhat of a money grab, but also it was somebody I think he believed he can beat. So I kind of understand where they're coming from. Now I'm gonna ask you this: at this stage of his career, being now that he's not the WBA champion, are you fine with him just fighting Mikey Garcia or just fighting, these guys to make a little money, or if he want to fight, I don't know, Conor McGregor, a guy like that, and he just never fights Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence?
Yeah. Since he no longer is holding the belt hostage, I had no problem with him picking who he want to fight. To be honest, I think Manny Pacquiao earned that right. He's already a legend in the sport. He's the only real active legend I feel in the sport currently. Unless you want to throw Canelo on there, but I don't think Canelo reached that legendary level yet, like how Pacquiao has. So I think he's been earned the right to pick who he wanted to fight. Which I did. So even if it was this, the word cherry pick is why it is a harsh word to say somebody's cherry picking. I think in Manny Pacquiao's case, it's kind of expected in a way. You kind of just I don't want to call Manny Pacquiao a sideshow because he's not a sideshow, but I do think he's at the Mayweather Berto portion of his career where he's people just want to see him fight. They don't really care who he fights, pretty
Hmm.
much. And Mikey Garcia is not a bad fight for that. To be honest, it's actually a great fight for that. If you put it in just that, if you put it in that box, put it in a box saying this is Manny Pacquiao's. Say it's a farewell fight. If this is Manny Pacquiao's farewell fight, this is not a bad farewell fight.
No, it's
So,
not.
so as boxing fans, you really can't be mad at it. But you still do want to see the Crawfords get a shot at it. You do want to see Errol Spence get a shot, only because you've been craving that for years. We've been waiting to see Pacquiao fight one of these guys for at least the last 3-4 years. And then the casual fans, I'm pretty sure you said you didn't want to mention Ryan Garcia, but you kind of have to mention Ryan Garcia because the casual fans know him. He has like over was it 2 million followers on social media.
I
I'm
think
probably
eight.
shortchanging them. 8 million, some crazy number like that on social media. So those fans bring money to the table, and he's a fight that I'm pretty sure Pacquiao will beat. Even at this stage of Pacquiao's career, I still think he'll beat Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he didn't go that route. I'm happy he didn't go that route because he would have got less respect for that route.
Hmm.
He'll get some respect for fighting Mikey Garcia because Mikey Garcia is the champion. He's a great fighter, Don't get me wrong. So yeah, I have no issue with this fight, to be honest. Now, the more I think about it, the more I have no issue with the fight. What about you?
Yeah, I don't have an issue with the fight because I think it's not a fight where you can just pick a clear cut winner. I mean, I would slightly favor Manny Pacquiao, but I guess when the fight is made down the line, of course, CTB we're gonna talk about it and give you the predictions. But
Most definitely.
I think they're both around the same size. Um, I think they're a little too small for 147, even though Manny Pacquiao is a legend. He's great, so he was able to fight at 147, but he could have fought at 140 his whole career and just dominated it. But 147 is the cash division, and he's good enough to fight at 147, even though he's a smaller fighter. And also I think their strengths are the other fighter weakness, so it makes it an interesting fight for me because I think with Mikey Garcia, he's a technical fighter with great counter puncher, and I think because of that, he can cause Manny Pacquiao some trouble. And I think Manny Pacquiao is a lot faster than Mikey Garcia, and when he uses those certain angles and he gets in and out, I think it's going to be a problem for Mikey Garcia. So to me, it's an interesting fight. I mean, and then of course, Mikey Garcia has youth on her side. So you gotta also add that in because you just don't know if Manny Pacquiao gonna get old. So I mean, what do you think as far as that fight? And I guess without going too far in who you think will win, how you think it'll play out somewhat.
I agree with you. It's a tough fight to call because you really don't know what Manny Pacquiao going to show up. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't know what Mikey Garcia is going to show up either.
Mm.
I've never seen, even without without even having a fight come up, I have never seen Manny Pacquiao out of shape. He's always playing basketball. He's always running. He always riding a bike. He has some big ass calves. So he's always, he always doing some kind of activity. But Mikey Garcia currently, if you see him recently, he's overweight. Mikey Garcia, he's known to blow up in between fights. He's known to put on some weight. So you really don't know what Mikey's going to show up either.
Mm-hmm.
So while I will favor Pacquiao because of just the legendary status and punching power, I don't know. Like you said, Mikey, I don't see Mikey keeping up with him, even at Pacquiao's advanced age. Also, I don't see Garcia having the pop per se to knock out a Manny. I mean, unless he time him right. It's one of those things. Like you say, it's just a tough thing to call.
Mm-hmm.
But between between Pacquiao's age and Mikey Garcia's blow up between fights, it's a toss up fight. To be honest, this very much could be Mikey Garcia's goodbye fight. Also, you never. He's a guy who don't fight. He's a guy who don't fight often.
Mm-hmm.
He's financially set, so is his heart still in the fight? He's he's one of those type fighters who he has to fight a big name for him to get out of the bed for.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole reason why he fought Spence. He even said it himself. Like he needed to challenge himself to a fighter that he knew he had the fear of losing pretty much. So after Pacquiao, I don't see him fighting anybody else at 147. I don't see nobody else at 147 risk to fight him. Like, why would a Crawford fight? Why would Crawford fight him? What did he have to gain from that? If he beat him, then people will say, "Well, Spence already beat him. You just picking on a smaller man."
Mm-hmm.
If he lose to him, then you just lost to Mikey Garcia. So
Yeah.
this could be his last fight. Also, this could be Mikey Garcia's last fight. So, like I said, we'll chop this fight up more as to get closer to it, as he possibly get made. But other than that, I don't have anything else to add to this topic, man. To be honest, it's a fight that I didn't ask for, but I take it. To be honest, I mean, I take it. It's like being given a Big Mac when you ask for a Whopper. Like, you'll still eat it, but it ain't really it ain't what you asked for. But you got anything else to you want to add to the topic?
No, I think we pretty much covered it. I just say that Manny Pacquiao, man, no matter what you do, we are thankful for what you gave to the sport, and you do have the right to do whatever you want to do. You fought some of everybody, so to me, no matter what you decide to do, especially by not having that WBA belt, you're free to do whatever you want to do, man. Make your money, enjoy your career, live a long, happy, healthy life.
Most definitely, most definitely. With that being said, this is CTB, Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Cut him out of here, man.
All right, everybody, man. Remember, once again, like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button. Let's keep this channel growing. We appreciate everybody that's already that subscribe and viewing it and growing the channel. But most of all, we love boxing and you love boxing. And love and peace. We out.